Unbreakable strong woman coming to you on this beautiful Sunday. I hope everybody is okay. I haven't been on here like a day and a half because of I had some emergencies and I needed a break too. I'm gonna talk today about a few things that's been going on. Come on in, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And today this morning I don't even have my cup of joe. I have me some tea. I need a tea. Turmeric, ginger, apple cider vinegar, honey, lemon, a healer. I need this. Come on in, have a seat. Let's talk about what's been going on these YouTube streets and what's been going on in the US of A. You know, sometimes you just need a break. Sometimes you just really need to just woosah because life can really break y'all down. Come on in. Make sure y'all push like as y'all come into the building, please. Good morning, everybody. I know I've been gone for a minute. I have really bad sinuses, especially this time of year. So I get chronic migraines. And I can't stop coughing because of the weather. And then I found out it may be some poison ivy outside my house that I'm allergic to. So I had to shut my windows because I keep sneezing. And I'm going to have a guy come in and cut all these vines down and stuff because I think there's poison ivy. But how y'all doing? What y'all been up to? I haven't been on here since Friday around 2 o'clock. I've just been going through it with the sinus and stuff, y'all. So I'm going to be drinking tea all week long, and hopefully I can get to the gym. Charlie Kirk. We'll talk about him first. They had his funeral already. Wow. When they say they bury white people fast, I didn't know they bury them that dang on fast. You know, black folks, how we do. Our funeral is like planning a family reunion. You know, people got to make sure what color they wearing. They got to order the shirts with the faces on them, and you got to make sure you got your right kind of shoes. And people got to come from Africa. We plan funerals. They die today. 24 hours later, they gone. They splitting up the dang on fortune. They different. You know, Aunt Sarah got to get her wig because she gonna be bucking, and you know, we go through it when we have funerals. They showed a video of his wife receiving his body at the airport, and Vice President Vance flew with the body, and people were mad at Vance because it happened to arrive on 9/11. You know 9/11, what happened in New York. So they wanted the president and the vice president to honor 9/11. Instead, people were mad because they felt like you gave I don't like calling people names, but a not so nice person attention more than you did these honorable people that died in 9/11. So a lot of the family members in 9/11 was very offended because they feel like, what about us? Our people died. Y'all not gonna say nothing? Y'all gonna put all y'all attention on this man who talked about everybody but white folks? But that's the country we live in, y'all. That's the country we live in. And I'm not saying he didn't do the right thing, but I'm trying to figure out who is Charlie Kirk. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it was President Trump. It ain't like it was Obama, somebody, you know, and I ain't saying he's nobody, but I'm like, for the world to shut down like it has shut down, that lets you know right there what kind of person he was. Let me tell you why. When a certain race of people shut stuff down and they put all their attention on something, that lets you know that person is part of their agenda. Because I don't even think they would have did that for Bill Clinton. I don't. When somebody a part of somebody's agenda, it shows. It lets you know exactly how they lived and how they died. Now, I am one of the ones that don't celebrate somebody's demise. I don't do that because God said don't mock the dead. So I can't do that. And it's not in me anyway because as mad as I wanted to be about Charlie Kirk, because he said black women, we pretty much don't have a brain. He said black women only have jobs because they're forced to get hired. You know what I'm saying? He said when he see a black pilot, he wondered if they qualified. This the man everybody crying over. He pretty much said all black homes, besides probably 2 or 3, are heathen, out of control homes. And he also said he don't believe in empathy. He also said if we're going to have the Second Amendment rights and we have the pow-pows on the streets, a lot of people going to die. He said all that. He pretty much called his demise into fruition. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to talk about him. It speaks for itself. What I love about God, he fights your battles, people. So zip it. Y'all don't have to be on here mocking the dead. Y'all don't have to make it look like you won. You don't have to sit here and get your boots out where them fans at. You ain't got to do none of that. Just watch God work. Oh my God, his work is undeniable. So, she received his body on 9/11 with Vice President Vance. And Vance was looking very sincere and distraught. I'm for sure he saw the body. Now, it's a rumor out this all was a hoax. I don't know. With AI, you don't know what to believe. But what I do know, I want y'all to go back and watch the video. I want y'all to go back and watch the video. Allegedly, the security guard standing behind Charlie was the same security guard with Uncle D when the ear got chopped off. He's something like a stunt man. I call him G.I. Joe. He did a movement that didn't set well with me. Go watch it. He's standing behind Charlie and he did something like with his arm. And then he moved out the scene. Go watch it. I promise you, you'll see it. Everybody talking about it. So I'm like, wait a minute, Jesus. What is he signaling? Was he signaling that young guy up there on the roof? Like you got a clean shot. But yeah. I'm going to say this and I'm going to keep saying it. And the Republicans, y'all don't have to believe it because y'all don't believe nothing unless Donald Trump said it. So I act like I'm Donald Trump's cousin today. I believe he was sacrificed. I believe certain people in this world would do anything to get the heat off of them. Even if it's sacrificing a 31-year-old married man with 2 kids. Your little mini-me. That's what I believe. I don't care what y'all believe, and it will come out because the God I serve, all knees shall bow. Oh, your day is coming. Your day is coming. Whoever walking around here and y'all wicked, and then y'all it's blasphemy. Y'all walking around here being wicked because Charlie did it and use Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. Man, God don't work that way. He don't go around here displaying hate and deleting people and honoring wrongdoing and then throwing a rock and hiding your hand. No, he's a man of truth. It's blasphemy what they're doing. If I see one more hateful, demonic person use Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior to disguise their demonic ways, I know something. I hope God strike you right where you stand. And guess what? I think that's what happened to Charlie. Oh, you don't play with God. He will strike you right where you sit. And what's so sad, a lot of our people is defending this man and mad at their people for not caring about this man being gone. I mean, come on, man. I done watched so many podcasts and they sitting there calling us heathens and how dare y'all do this to this man. I just watched the video before he was deleted of him dogging out George Floyd. He called George Floyd a drug addict, a thief. The police didn't kill him. He was already overdosing. That's what he said. But that ain't what the doctor said, Charlie. That ain't what the doctor said. Because if that was the case, why the officer get 20 years? By his own peers. Do you see the delusional people, how they behave, and folks defend the shit? Y'all really believe George Floyd died from an overdose because you don't want to say that white boy strangled him with his damn knee while he cried out for his mama? Well, we watched it with our own eyes. Don't believe what you see. Only believe Donald Trump. I wish I would have had a chance to debate Charlie. I really do. He wasn't debating the right people. That's why he went to the colleges. You know, that's why he debated college students. Let me tell you why he debated college students instead of people his age. He wanted to debate kids because they don't know too much of nothing. They just learning stuff. And I ain't talking about book smart. I'm talking about life. So they just learning stuff. They don't know a lot of details because they ain't paying attention. They on TikTok. Why didn't you go and talk to some profound professional black people? Why didn't you do that? Oh, it was too much of a challenge. You wanted to make it look like you knew what you was talking about, so you dealt with the kids. I guess I'll go debate tomorrow at the elementary school. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to debate them about Republicans and Democrats starting in the 6th grade. See how they come out. What a debate, Charlie. Go debate the college students. You ain't go to no corporate offices. You ain't go to no black American churches, no Baptist church, no Pentecostal church. You didn't debate people that know a little something. Because with the George Floyd thing, I would have said this to you. Okay, say he did have something in his system. Okay, he sat in the car with his friends and was getting high. Maybe he was. He probably smoked a little marijuana. Maybe he popped a Molly. Maybe he had some alcohol that you guys made legal. He could have been drunk. But the last I checked in the law book, you don't get executed on the street by the knee because you high. And for example, since you don't understand what I mean by that, say I'm going to use me. I have sinuses. Real bad. I have sinuses. If that was me laying there and I get strangled, the sinuses didn't kill me. The knee did. Somebody could have cancer and get in a car accident. The cancer didn't kill them. The car accident did. Somebody could have headaches and get hit by a bus. The headaches didn't kill them. The bus did. So he could have been high. The drugs didn't kill him. The knee did. And I'm tired of people using George Floyd as a pawn and keep on saying he was a drug addict. Man, stop it. Because most crack addicts, they've been around here 100 years and ain't nothing wrong with them. They don't get the COVID. They don't get a cold. They run around the streets. I know some addicts been around since I was 19 years old, and I'm 56. And they still look the same damn way. So stop it. Now, if a police wish to pick them up and throw them down and get on their body and put their knee on their neck, yeah, y'all gonna say he was a drug addict. But that ain't what killed him. And I'm tired of the lies. Do y'all not know George Floyd got family out here? He belonged to somebody. He have a baby girl that adores him. And since I'm talking about his kids, it's crazy to me. I think Tyler Perry, a few of them reached out. But all these young athletes reaching out to Charlie Kirk's family. And Charlie Kirk is a millionaire. Don't get me wrong. He's worth $12 million from hate speeches. They about to pay his kids college tuition. Said his wife ain't gonna want for nothing. And Elon Musk, he just stepped in. What's the golf dude name? What's his name? The play golf. He just stepped in. They all, it's like 4 or 5 millionaires for to take care of Charlie Kirk, two little kids. Now, this is why I have a problem at. Didn't y'all say it was a problem in Chicago? One Donald Trump sending troops over to Chicago because Chicago YNs, which is young, in words, young men. I'm going to call them YM, young men. Stop putting that negativity into the universe. The young men over there are out of control. Do y'all understand why they might be out of control? A lot of them just don't give a damn. Don't get me wrong. But let me tell you why most of those YMs are out of control. They don't have the same opportunities, even though Charlie Kirk said they did. No, they don't. A black man is cursed twice at birth. He's black and he's a male. So he the underdog when he first take his first breath. And then a lot of these YMs are born into poverty. Most of their mom were teen moms, made bad decisions with no good dudes. So they doing the best they can. Now Charlie did say something. He said a few things that I liked. I ain't gonna dog you all the way out, Mr. Charlie, God rest your soul. It's a lot of things he said that I did like. Like how he said black women traded their husband in for the system. That was true. The daddy. That was true. Yeah, the system was a setup though. He didn't say that. He didn't say the system was a setup. And they was robbed from their family by trickery. See, he left that part out. See, what I mean by that before I go into my story is the system, Section 8, Medicaid, food stamp came along and promised black poor women a good life, free rent, food, if you get rid of James Evans. So they in a struggle. They already know James ain't working. James done had these babies with him. He didn't have babies over there with Shakana, Shaniqua, Kim, Tanya. He all over the map because he didn't have a father to show him what a real man do with their penis. They don't just stick anything. So he all that willy-nilly doing whatever with his. So of course, the black woman got to take care of her child, so she goes for the system. Kirk. Mr. Kirk. So if you're going to tell the truth, you should have told the whole truth. The rules were, I'll give you this if you get rid of the daddy. Now, is that a choice? Yeah, it's a choice. And a lot of women said no. And thank God I had the kind of father, they didn't have to offer my mother nothing because my daddy was golden. So I don't identify with a lot of stuff that Charlie was saying because I had a good daddy. And most people in my neighborhood who didn't have a daddy, their mama was golden. And they turned out to be wonderful people, Mr. Charlie. Because my father was the father of the neighborhood. See, back then when I grew up, you fathered a whole community. Just about everybody around my area loved my daddy and still love Mr. Mayberry to this day. Yeah, he was one of the neighborhood dads. Whoever didn't have one, my daddy was that. Mr. Manning, Mr. Parker, a few of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you laughing at, but over here you're going to get your feelings hurt because if you think something funny, I got the mic and I will hurt your soul. Because today is not a laughing matter to me because I'm trying to figure out why America think we supposed to drop the flag halfway for Charlie Kirk who hated people. Who we supposed to walk around here showing the utmost respect for someone who disrespected us on a daily basis. What world y'all live in? Now, I ain't say go all out and dog him and yeah, he gone. I ain't say do none of that. I say stand on your word. If you didn't like that man when he was living, you'd be fake as hell to like him while he's dead. I didn't like what he stood for. And I still don't. And do I feel sorry for his children? Yes. But back to what I was saying about these athletes donating to a millionaire. These YMs are out of control because ain't nobody donating. Ain't nobody making sure they go to college. Ain't nobody making sure their mom eat. Ain't nobody making sure their mom get counseling so she won't keep making the same mistakes. Ain't nobody giving out nothing to these poor folks. They always give it to the rich. And that's a problem. I hope I don't start choking, y'all. That's the problem. I need my mints and I don't have them. My sinuses. Do anybody got to give anybody anything? No. You're not obligated to do nothing for nobody. However, since you're giving out stuff, why you not helping the poor? Why you don't want to make people better? Since you got it. Excuse me, y'all, I got sinuses. Let me grab my mints real quick, y'all. I'm back. The devil is a liar. Keep on trying to stop me from speaking. The devil, he attacking my voice. So pray for me. Y'all see every time I get to speaking, I get to choking. He keep on trying to attack my voice. I ain't choked all morning. But if you got something to give to people that need it. Y'all want to keep talking about the problem with the white M's, and I renamed them. But y'all don't want to come up with a solution. That's what's sad about it. I'm going to keep coughing through this video. I don't care, y'all. Be patient with me. Because the devil did that the other day, remember? Y'all not coming up with a solution. Counseling, prayer, maybe some finances, some patience, some skill set. Maybe that'll change the way people think. People don't do better because they don't know better. And what would Charlie Kirk say? Well, is that our problem? It is, in a way, because you made it so they don't have the same opportunities. Unless they bouncing a basketball or throwing a football. You said it. You said black women don't have a brain. I don't know what make you think Karen's brain is better than Shaquan's brain, but you know that shit is crazy because God is not favoritism of a person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a child of the Most High God. Really? Preaching hate? So to all the bloggers out there that's saying, show Charlie some respect, why y'all didn't tell Charlie that when he was dogging out George Floyd? Tiana Taylor. Why wouldn't you say something then? It's a whole lot of Samuel Jacksons from Django online. Yes, sir, boss. Let me tell y'all why a lot of people do the stuff they do online. I am so sorry, y'all. Maybe it's the fan this time. I'm going to cough all the way through this video. Y'all got to be patient for me. It's my sinuses. People do stuff for money. I'm so glad that my parents raised me not to be materialistic. I don't chase nobody coin. Nobody. I don't have to be in a struggle I'm in. I don't have to go through the things I go through. If I wanted to shake a little something to get bills paid, that's easy to do. But I don't chase nobody corner. A lot of bloggers, that's what they do. They got to appease folks so they can keep getting paid. And I'm just one of these people that God is my provider. Maybe that's why I struggle so bad. I don't know. But he's my provider. He's my help. He's my refuge. I don't look to the world for nothing. So I don't have to appease nobody. And I don't have to pacify y'all asses to get along. Because I don't give a damn what a human being feel. You know what I'm saying? You don't make my blood go through my vein. You don't make my heart beat. So I don't have to appease nobody. And if anything ever get taken from me, my Father have always replaced it with the better. Whatever I've lost. So y'all need to learn to stop going along to get along. Saying what somebody wants you to say. Going against your own self. It's amazing how many people I see going against their own self to be a part of them. And guess what? If a race war break out, your black ass gonna be on the front line. You think they gonna say, I remember your video that you liked us. They don't give a damn about you. Y'all forgot, they not like us. They not like us. They don't care about you. You know why I used to love Birmingham? When I lived in Birmingham, I'll tell you why I like Birmingham. When you in the South, people don't pretend to like you. You know who the graces are. I can't say the R. You know who don't like this because they let it be known. They don't speak to you. They roll their eyes. They lock their doors. They turn their head. And guess what? I lived in the suburbs. My husband had me in a nice area. And guess what I used to do? I used to roll my eyes. I used to turn my head. I used to lock my door right at their ass too. I'm bougie with your ass. So you not no better than me. But that's what I loved about the South. Because they don't pretend. On the internet and up north, people pretend to like you. South, black or white, they gonna tell you I don't like that MF. They holding you up. And I respect that. If you don't like me, keep your ass over there. Don't come all up in here and act like you care about me. And then when you got the opportunity, you're talking about me, just keep your ass over there. Keep that same energy and I keep mine. So I want to know who don't like me so I can stay my ass away from you. That's what I love about the South. They the realest of the real. People like, it's aces in the South. Good. Good. Absolutely good. So we didn't know who you are. Uh-huh. Don't you want to know who the vicious people are so you can recognize them so you can be prepared? Oh, he vicious. Let me get prepared. Don't sneak up on me and stab me in my back. But the whole country is mad right now because of Charlie. Because of Charlie. Presidents didn't die. They didn't do all this. You know why they mad about Charlie? Because Charlie was their go boy. He was the Ray J of politics. Yeah, Charlie was the Ray J of politics. Ray J would do anything for attention and money. That was Charlie. Let's be real. Well, his wife got on here, y'all, and she got to saying, his legacy will live on. I'm paraphrasing. And they will not quiet his voice as long as I'm around. They try to stop him. And I'm listening to her speech and saying, wait, sis, who was they? Who are they? These people are so delusional. You still in your mind saying they, like the Democrats did it, like the black folks did it. They said he was bi. He had a man as a woman. So they was looking for any little thing to blame. Besides that, he's a white man who was raised in a Republican family, who grew up loving Donald Trump. And his grandmother already spoke out and said they never, ever known a Democrat. The grandmother already spoke out. She said, no, we can't blame them. We've never been a part of the Democrat Party. We don't know nobody's a Democrat. We all Republicans. That's how we were raised. So for y'all to just look for one little thing to blame instead of what it really was, a white boy with a gun that did a massive shooting like they normally do. You can't own up to it, can ya? It just hurt your damn soul. Because all of y'all came out saying, I know it's them damn Democrats. Then y'all made threats. See, this is what I like about podcasters. They made threats on the black colleges. Kids couldn't even go to school. People had to send for their children. But y'all sitting there taking up for Charlie, and they try to delete little black college students. Look, my damn man. College students. Almost came out. College students that that's trying to do right by life. You already don't like the YNs, right? These are college students trying to do the right thing. And they still want to hurt them. Try to run them off campus. Tell what they gonna do. Get ready. And they did a whole chant. Fight back. Fight back. Who you finna fight? Yourself? Because it was one of yours. You know what? This what cracks me up about a certain race. Y'all would get rid of y'all people if they don't do what y'all say. Now, if a black person did something, y'all, say a black person did a massive pop-out, and we say, nah, he a white, he ain't part of the good community. Y'all wouldn't care. Y'all still say, well, he's black. He's still a black man. And black people are bad. We'll tell you, we don't know them kind of people. I grew up in a nice neighborhood, but he's black. But when it comes to y'all, a white man do something. Oh, he's not white, he's a Democrat. Oh, he's not white, he's G. He's not one of us. Yes, he is. He's part of your race, he's yours. But see, that's how y'all get out of shit. He wasn't one of us. How come he wasn't? He looked just like you. And his daddy was the pop-up. So I don't give a damn if he had a woman, a monkey, or a cow. He was a white man with a pop-out. And he deleted Charlie Kirk right here on national TV. Because Charlie Kirk fought, pleaded, cried, voted for gun rights. And somebody taught that boy, probably was his daddy, because his daddy the popo, how to pow 200 feet. Just in case you gotta go hunt a human. So the same pow rights that Charlie fought for is the same rights that took him out of here. And y'all mad. Y'all mad at us because we talking about it. Now tell me this. Isn't that what Charlie Kirk was known for, debating? Talking his truth, speaking his truth. So why Nina can't speak her truth? I'm just asking. Why the next person can't speak their truth? Why Charlie only get to speak his truth? Nobody shut him down. From dead to alive folks. From brown to red folks. Nobody shut him down. Why do he get the right to speak his truth, but I can't? Why I gotta respect somebody that never respected me or my ancestors? Who said the civil rights movement was the worst thing ever happened to black people? He said we were more under control when we were slaves. This man said that. And y'all want me to respect him, right? And his wife, I felt sorry for you. I cried a couple tears for her because she showed up at the airport with some gym shoes on and some suit pants, and everybody was talking about her shoes, and it hurt me bad because I'm like, man, I know how I feel to lose a loved one. I can identify with that, right? I said, that woman, last thing she worried about is her gym shoes. She probably would have showed up barefoot because she don't give a damn about her shoes right now. She think about her kid's daddy. So I felt real bad for her. I could feel her pain through the TV. And then I'm looking at them little bitty kids. They so innocent. They colorblind right now, but they gonna be raised to hate. But right now, them babies colorblind. They like everybody. They'll play with my little grandson, Sonny. That's what I love about babies. They born innocent until corrupt people put shit into them. So I felt bad for this woman until I heard her speech. And she kept saying Charlie was a man of God. I'm like, you really believe that, girl? You really believe that? Somebody running around here speaking hate. Show me that in the Bible. Since you're speaking about the word, show me in the Bible what you're talking about. You can't. And then she had this evil look on her face. And she was so like, after her speech, I changed my mind. Because I'm like, oh, she got some wicked ways in her. Now I can see it. I can see the wickedness in her. Then they did a video, y'all. She started kissing him from his chest all the way down to his hands. And they showing his hands in the casket. And I'm like, is this all for a show? Is he really dead? Because it looked like some mummy hands. And I'm like, who just do that? Who just do something like that and put it on the internet for show? Somebody that want attention. The last thing she should have been thinking about was a camera on her telling Charlie, I love you so much, I love you. I'm like, that's wicked. Something is wrong here. Something wrong with this situation, y'all. Y'all gonna say y'all heard it here first. Something is not clean in the water. Something not clean in the water. And I want y'all to know this. A whole lot of people sacrifice a whole lot of people for different reasons. Do you understand me? What's his name? I always forget people's names. The one from the Ellen show. The black guy that disappeared. And his wife act like she didn't know what happened. It reminded me of the same situation. It kind of reminded me of the same situation. A lot of these wives, y'all, Twitch. A lot of these wives, they know what's going on. And they selling folks out. You understand? A lot of these wives, that's why they end up with other people as soon as their spouse is out of here. Kobe Bryant's wife. I know she had to move on. But did she have to move on with somebody Kobe knew? I heard that's one of Kobe's friends or something. I believe in what Cat Williams said. People are plants. People are planted with folks, like them Kardashians. People are plants. But you're going to find out it's more to this story. I promise you. You're going to find out it's more to this story. That man was executed. Somebody knows something. Because I'm sure if you got security, you can see all up on the building. It was somebody with a video saying, is that somebody up there? But they never went and got security. Now, if they saw the person up there, security didn't see him up there. They knew somebody was on that building. Charlie just didn't know. Charlie thought he was their go boy like Ray J. He thought everybody loved Charlie. And they set him up for failure. So I say all this to say, God rest your soul, Charlie. And no, I don't believe you're in heaven. Actually, I wish people stop saying that, because if everybody go to heaven, hell is empty. That's what you're trying to tell me. Hell is empty. First of all, ain't nobody nowhere right now. Just to let me know how much y'all know the word. People in a deep trance sleep. They ain't in heaven or hell till judgment day. Stop saying it. Oh, he made it to heaven. He in the dirt. Or he in that urn. He ain't nowhere till Jesus come back. Because he got to be judged. And judgment don't come from you, family. Oh, granddaddy was a good person. I know my granddaddy went to heaven. No, you don't. You don't know what granddaddy did when you wasn't around. But Jesus do. So stop saying everybody in heaven, because they're not. Oh, Charlie's in heaven. Charlie is dead in that box. Just like my mama's dead, my daddy's dead. They're in that box. No, they ain't even dead. They sleep. They're in a trance. And on Judgment Day, the Lord will decide where Charlie's going. Not you. Not Nina. Not nobody but the Heavenly Father. You can believe it if you want to. But Charlie's sleeping. Take your rest. And I'm not going to disrespect you, but I still don't like what you stood for. And I'm going to stand on that. And whoever don't like it, move around. I don't give two shits. Okay. I digress. Let's talk about, what's her name? Romika? The one from Chicago who was deleted by Holly. Carlos had 2 baby mamas. Y'all remember that incident in Chicago? Well, the story is kind of changing. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Romika. They have released several videos of Romika being violent. She allegedly busted out Carlos' windshield several times. She have a video with a big brick and a stick in her hand, asking him why he's lying, and her little son standing over there on his tablet. And it's so, you could tell it's so normal to him. He didn't even flinch. He just, like, mom and daddy doing it again. They have several reports from his friends saying that she would beat up Holly. Holly was afraid of her. So the story started off as Romika was the victim. Well, she still is a victim because she's no longer here. But she was the innocent one, dropping her son off at school. This is what I believed at first. She was dropping her son off at school. Carlos convinced Holly, who is his new baby mama, they got a 6-month-old baby that was in the car, pulls up, and he allowed them to fight each other. Holly got whooped, went to the car, got her pawpaw, came back, and pawpaw Romika 3 times. That's what I believed at first, right? Now the story is, Carlos lived down the street from the school. Carlos would drop his son off every so often, I think on Fridays or whatever. Well, allegedly, from what Holly told the police, they got into it that morning. I don't know if it was on the phone or in person, but they got into it. Carlos had the son. He took him to school with his girlfriend. Now, why did she go? I don't know. She should have stayed her butt at home if he lived right down the street. Maybe they was going to go to breakfast. He said he was going to go to the gym. Maybe they were going to go hang out. I don't know. But anyway, they dropped the son off, and Romika pulls up and says she wanted to give the son some lunch. Now, she already know Carlos got company. The baby mama. And if you want to take lunch, why is you taking lunch that early in the morning? I guess before she went to work? I don't know. But she had warned Carlos not to have this heifer, ain't my words, around her son. And I heard she had them hands. So she was a fighter. Romika was a fighter. So Holly was more timid, sugar and spice and everything nice, she real pretty girl. So I'm gonna tell you what I think in a minute. So they pull up down the street. This is what they saying. I don't know how true this is. I wasn't there. They said they pulled down the street and Romika blocked them off. But from the video, it showed Romika car behind them. So I don't know how that happened. But Romika allegedly, somebody coming up here. Who is that? I'm on live.
Ooh, you look so pretty.
Okay, wait till I get done. Romika couldn't have blocked them off because her car was behind Carlos. But anyhow, they end up out the car. Allegedly, Romika approached Carlos. I don't know why Holly got out the car if she's afraid, and she had a restraining order on Romika. I thought Romika had a restraining order on Carlos. No, Holly had a restraining order on Romika. And do y'all know what a restraining order means? You can't come within so many feet of a person, even if you having dinner and that person walk in. Once you serve those papers, you are responsible to get away from that person. So if they walk in the building, you better box up your food and leave, because if something go down, you going to jail because you've been served. So when Romika seen Holly with Carlos, she was supposed to get away from Holly, not approach, because she got a restraining order. So they get into it. Romika must have been whooping Holly or trying to. Carlos grabbed Romika and she ended up in a headlock. Because she fights Carlos too, allegedly. So he grabbing her. She in a headlock. Holly, which at this moment I say is premeditated. I don't understand Chicago law, but this is premeditated in my eyes. When you went to your car, Holly, you had the opportunity to or lock the doors, because it might have been Carlos' car. Get in there with your baby and lock the door. No, Holly, you went in there, you got your pow and you returned. Is that not premeditated? Even if you're scared, you can't be too scared. You return to your threat. You return to the threat with this. That's why I don't like these, because it make you braver than what you are. So she goes back, pop, in the leg. She ain't stopped there. She could have stopped there. No, pop, pop. All in the face. Now, if he got her in the headlock, why are you giving her face blows? Why are you even using it? You could have stood there and warned her. Did you give her a warning? I'm not sure, because I didn't hear the whole case. Maybe she did. But I thought when you license, you're supposed to say, stop before I pow-pow. And I thought you can bring a pow-pow to a fist fight. Even if she was the violent one. It's rules to having that weapon. So she falls right on Carlos' shoes, his hands bloody. He walking around like this. Got all her blood on his hands. And I know he looking like, oh my God, what the heck just happened? I really don't believe Carlos wanted that to happen. I really believe him and Romika had a toxic relationship. I really believe that he kept on dipping in the cookie jar over there and dipping in the cookie jar over there, and he was playing them against each other, because that's what men do when two women want them, and you women always fall into that damn stupid web. Y'all want to fight each other, and his ass playing y'all like a violin. Instead of two women being two women and talk, and you'll find out the damn truth. And both of y'all asses should have left him alone. And I can't say Holly shouldn't have got pregnant, because he had a whole new relationship and his son was 6. So people move on in life. But what Holly went wrong is, like most of us do, we having babies by people we ain't even married to. And I'd be damned if I had a baby by somebody that got baby mama drama. Don't nobody got time for that shit. Or girlfriend drama. Ain't nobody finna be going through that shit. I got things to do. I'm not finna be arguing with your damn woman or baby mama about nothing. You ain't that serious. You're not that important. Your penis ain't even that big. It ain't even that good. Shit, you got me messed up. Hell no. So, she do what she do. The police come. Now it makes sense why Holly stood there. Because I'm like, why is she standing there? They showed her in video. She's standing there on the phone. Probably called her mama. You know, we always call mama when we're in trouble. Probably talking to her mama. And she's standing there like. So the people said she the one did it. The police arrest her. She go to jail. They let her go. With no charges. Holly is out of jail with no charges. And I'm like, how can that be? Because then I found out she had a restraining order. You know, your restraining order protect you. And she told the police she was afraid for her life. Now, did Romika have a weapon? We don't know yet. I'm for sure they already watched the cameras. Did she charge at Holly? We don't know yet. But for some reason, the prosecutor let her go with no charges. Pending investigation. That don't mean charges won't come later, because there's no statute of limitation on murder. I hope y'all know that. You can do something to somebody 20 years ago, they can come back and get you. There's no statute of limitation on murder in the United States. So because there's no charges now, don't mean it's not going to be some later, because the family is pressing the issue. Which, in my opinion, Holly should be charged. Let me tell you why I feel that way. I understand, Holly, you were afraid. I understand Romika was whooping on you every chance she got. I understand you got tired of being bullied. I understand all that. But when you had the opportunity to get in that car, you chose to get your pop-out instead of getting that car. So you made a decision at that moment to delete a human being. You had enough time to think about what you were doing. So to me, that's premeditated murder. And premeditated murder is life in prison. And your child was in the car. They wasn't on school grounds. They were down the street. So I don't know if they go charge her for doing a pop-out around a school district, because they can charge her with that too. But right now, a female Caucasian prosecutor said she's free to go. And maybe because they really don't like black folks anyway. Now, if that would have been a white girl that she pop out. If that would have been Karen walked in my face and I went to the car and I got a pop out and I gave her 2 blows to the face and the leg. Oh my God, it would have been all over the news. Oh, Shaquanda would have been, they would have showed her getting arrested. They would have talked about when she failed science in high school. They would have talked about her daddy got a parking ticket in 1932. They would have talked about that black woman so bad. But because it was black on black, let her go. Good job, Holly. Y'all know that's true. Y'all know if Hollywood did that to Karen, Holly's ass would still be in jail. You know it's true. Even if, just say Hollywood had her pop out right there and Karen came at her with a stick and she did it, she still would have been in jail. You don't bring a pop out to a fist fight. You know what I'm saying? So, Holly's out of jail. But the family keep on preaching and crying and going off. They gonna go pick her up. She ain't gonna get away. That's premeditated murder all day long. However, like I said, I understand how she feel. But you don't get the right to delete a human being because you getting your ass whooped. I'm sorry. Life don't work that way. You take the butt whooping, you call the police. If you scared. You don't get to delete people because you scared. Unless your life is in danger. Carlos was there. Carlos was intervening. He had Romika in a headlock. You wasn't in danger no more. He was controlling the situation. Maybe you was scared Carlos was getting his butt whooped. If she was whooping Carlos' butt, good. Because he was playing. That's what happened when you play. When you play games, you might lose. You know what I'm saying? So Carlos knew what he had. He knew what kind of woman Romika was. Romika didn't take wood nickels. She was one of them girls, knuck if you buck. Carlos knew that. So why he kept dipping in the cookie jar? Why Carlos didn't have a restraining order? Holly, did you ask him that? Why do you have to go get a restraining order for his ex-girlfriend and he don't have one? You know why? Because he still was going over there. he still cared. And I'm sick of you women doing that. Y'all be knowing what it is. Like Romika sitting there with that big old stick. Why you lie? Why you lie? Romika, why did you even care, baby? You know what I'm saying? Why you ask a liar why he lied? Why you ask a cheater why he cheat? You already know the answer. That's what they do. That's how they built. That's how they made. Why do you care? The question is, why are you there? Why are you staying? Why you got that stick in your hand? That's the question. Why are you willing to catch a case for somebody ain't worth catching a case for? Now, Holly got murder hanging over her head and got a 6-month-old baby behind Carlos' stank ass. And I know Carlos' family might get on my channel and cuss me out. I understand that's your loved one. I understand that. I have 2 boys. I would be distraught if that happened. Because people trying to delete Carlos. He can't even go home. So if I was his mother, I would be very upset. However, I'm for sure if he had a mama like me or a decent mama, the mama done told him several times to stop playing with them girls. Because the mama knew what was going on. Mama always know. The girls always call mama. I know she told him to stop playing with them girls. And if he wanted to get rid of Romika, it was a 911 call away. When he saw her that morning, him and Holly didn't even have to get in the car. Get out the car. They could have called 911. They downtown Chicago. They could have drove a couple blocks, police everywhere. He could have got a restraining order a long time ago. I'm for sure if he would have called her mother, and I know her mother, they say her whole family is rah-rah, but I'm for sure if he would have called her mother and said, listen, Miss Meeks, you know, me and Romika had something in the past. I know you don't care for me. Your family really don't care for me. I just really want to just get out this situation. Could you please talk to your daughter? I don't want to fight y'all. I don't want no problems. I done moved on. I want her to move on. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. Please help me out this situation. She probably would have cussed him out, but it's like, listen, I don't want to hurt her because she's my son's mom. And I don't know what else to do, ma'am. You could have called her brother. I seen him talking on TV. I'm pretty sure she got several brothers. Hey, dog, I know you don't like me. You probably want to beat me down because all the stuff we've been through, man, I'm begging you to help me. I'm begging you to help me make your sister stop, man. I'm sorry, man. I just want out. Could you help me do this? But no, he didn't want out. He didn't want out, Carlos' mama. He wanted to keep playing that game. And now somebody is gone. Now he can't see his son. And if he ever get, you know, and that's another thing the Meeks family don't understand. He got 100% rights to his son. He can take that boy from y'all. And I'm for sure he gonna do the paperwork to get him. And you guys will never see him again. Because he's second in command with, no, I ain't gonna say second. He 50-50 with his mama. So when something happened to the mama or the daddy, he go to the next parent. He go to the next parent. So he can actually take his son and leave the whole damn country if he want to. He don't have to stay around for y'all. So get prepared for him to take his son because he's going to do that if he don't go to jail. And from the looks now, it makes sense when I seen Carlos say it's the worst day of my life. It makes sense now because I'm like, how you going to start something and then go to the internet? He didn't mean for that to happen. He didn't want Romika to fight Holly. He didn't know Holly was going to get her pop. He was just a mediator at the time, trying to stop these 2 women from acting crazy, and he was in the crossfire. Luckily, she didn't pop him. So I gotta believe if he got her down like this, I gotta believe Holly went right up close, pop, right up close, probably touched her face with it, cause Carlos would have got popped. He had her like this. So that means you was right up on that girl's face. That means you was right on her leg. And I'm for sure when you hit her leg, darling, she screamed and probably went down. You just popped her in her leg. I'm for sure she screamed, oh, she shot me. And you do it 2 more times? Nah. Nope. Holly, you gotta go to jail, baby. I'm sorry, Holly. You seem like a sweet girl. Everybody say you from a good family. You didn't like to fight. You made a very bad decision for your life, sweetheart, over a man. You gonna end up on that show for my man. Yep. You gonna end up on that show for my man. You did that for your man. Because if somebody was after me like that, if somebody wanted to fight me like that, and the person I'm dealing with live in another city, and they can't control that shit, I'm not coming to visit his ass. When you want to see me, come see me. I'm not coming to your city, especially Chirac. You got me twisted, bro. Oh, hell no. Holly, you was a good one, baby girl. I ain't coming down to Chirac to fight them Chirac-ass women. Because I don't know what kind of Chirac weapons they have. And even if I'm rolling with mine, I might pull out mine and I might see 4 or 5 women pull out theirs. I'm not going to be in a pow shootout with y'all. If I got to go through all that, I don't need to talk to your old rusty foot ass. I'm sorry. There's too many dudes in my city, baby. Yeah, we got a baby, but if you want to see your child, you better get here the best way you can. You better call Railway. You better get on Amtrak, but I ain't coming. And my baby ain't coming to you. I don't know how y'all do that shit. I'm not arguing with no female about a man. Never have, never will. Hey, baby, you won. You won. You can have it. Please. I ain't never met a man with a golden penis that I'm going to be out here fighting and pop-palm people over. I'm not even having no conversation with your ass about him. That's how Nina get down. You can't call me and ask me nothing. I'm a grown-ass woman, dog. I'll be like, who you talking to? You got the wrong number. Was he at your house? Do you not got his phone number? I advise you to call his phone number. That's a grown man. Don't ask me his movements. As soon as I hang up the phone with him, get your shit, get out. Bye. You brought drama to my house. You brought, my peace mean everything to me. You disturbing my peace with her. Y'all go over there and go. Call her back. He on his way home, baby. Thank you. He on his way home. No. Story time. A good friend of mine, I've been knowing for years. We were supposed to connect, you know. We've been connecting off and on for years. That's what we do. But the other day I had a situation with my sinuses, emergency. And couldn't breathe, you know, had to get help. Had to go get some medication. So I couldn't connect with him like I said. So I'm watching the fight last night. Well, Leon called me and we talking on the phone and I'm on Facebook and I'm, you know, looking on Facebook. I see he had a fight party with just a female. Because I can hear her talking in the back. So I said, looky. People our age still do dumbass shit like that. If one person don't answer the phone, you go run over there to the next woman. I don't get down like that, babe. You know what I'm saying? And we were just friends. Don't get me wrong. We've been friends since we were kids. Just friends. But the fact of the matter is, you didn't call to see was I okay? You don't know why I was a no-show. As far as you're concerned, I could still be missing. But I let you know, ladies, that a lot of these men really don't give a damn about you. They just want to bounce on a little something and take up your time for a few hours. And then they go to the next woman. And she over there, babe, that's your babe. Your babe was just supposed to be over here yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That's why it cracked me up with this situation. Stop acting like these men is so faithful to you because they're not. Call a spade a spade. And don't put your mind in the game. What men don't understand about Nina, I'm so good at this game. I think I'm a pro. I'm like the Ali, Floyd, Mayweather. No, I think I'm Jordan in the fourth quarter when it comes to playing. But I'm too old for that. I retired. I don't chase nobody money. I definitely don't chase no penis. I don't chase no friendship. I don't chase nobody coin. I'm just me. Trying to live the best life I can live. You know what I'm saying? Keep my back straight. I see I keep doing this because I be doing. Leon be like, sit up. So I got to hold my back. I'm sorry, Leon. He like, hold your shoulders back, girl. That's better, Leon. But I'm too old for games. And I thank God so much on a daily basis that I recognize BS. From a mile away, I see it coming. And then I am the queen of testing people. I would throw a bait out there and your ass always go catch it. That's why I didn't get serious. Because I knew you was full of games. That's why I love my peace, y'all. I've been in my bed chilling. I'm about to have Sonny in a minute because his mama got to do a triple shift. She working her butt off now. I don't know what she's trying to get. I think she's trying to get another car. But I've been up in here chilling in my office, in my bedroom, by myself. I've been fasting. I barely eat anything now. I've been praying about my son, and things are slowly turning around for him. I just shut it down sometime from the world. My friend in Detroit, I know if you watching, babe, I'm not ignoring you. I just had to shut it down for a minute. I had a sinus infection. I will be calling you. Because I have good friends, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I have good friends that's male. Most of my friends are males. But I know how to treat each one of them accordingly. And then I like having male friends because I learn from them. They school me. I can call one of my male friends and say, hey, such and such stood me up, or such and such did this and this and this, and my male friend go put me on game. Oh, let me tell you, he playing, blah, 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 blah. They put you on game. So I ain't never been that, you know what? I never been that woman. I'm for real. I never been that woman that believed the banana in the tailpipe. I never been that woman that you could piss in my ear and tell me it's rain. Now, I've been dumb that it took me a minute to find out something because I always give each person the benefit of the doubt. But I always tell people my deal breakers in the beginning of the relationship. Hey, babe, I don't chase you. I don't go through phones. I don't argue with females. I'm not going to argue with you. I used to do that in the past. That ain't me no more. I know how to tame my tongue. I'll cook, I'll clean, I have good loving, I'm a good friend, I'm respectful to my elders, I will never disrespect your mama, your family, I will lead first. I do all that. But my deal breakers is you put your hands on me or one of my children and you disrespect me in the way you shouldn't and you cheat. I'm out. We good? Okay, let's ride. As soon as he crossed over those boundaries, after I told him, it's time for me to go. No matter how bad it hurt, Holly. No matter how many babies you have. You're supposed to love you more than you love him. You understand me? Ladies, you're supposed to love you before you love anything. And I know I love it. I love my kids more than I love myself. My mom had to check my dad about that. I know we die for our kids. We die for a lot of our family members. But you can't love nothing if you don't love yourself first. That's a proven fact. How can you skip your own body and love somebody else? My dad was crying one day, tipsy. Just wasn't really crying, just tipsy. I love y'all so much. I love my family so much. He said, girl, you know I've been loving you all my life. I love you more than I love myself. My mama said, now why you sit there and tell that big ass lie? He said, what you mean? She said, I don't even want nobody to love me more than love themselves because you ain't capable of loving yourself. How you gonna love me? She said, you sound crazy. She said, don't you ever say that lie out your mouth again. Because I know you love me. She said, but you gotta love yourself first. And you know what Dad said? He said, that sound about right. I never thought about it like that. So I love me more than I love you, especially if you hurt me. I'd rather hurt right now and heal than deal with something over and over and over again and somebody end up with 2 blows to the face and 1 to the leg bleeding out on the sidewalk. She should have been left. Holly, there you sitting there nervous, your family telling you, you know you got the family members that think they're attorneys. Oh, they ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Oh, you had a restraining order. Oh, you had a registered pow. Girl, bye. You better be scared. You better be scared. Because they can come in and scoop you up, and they're going to. That's premeditated murder. All day long, cut and dry. The only way I can see Holly get out of this situation if Romika had a weapon and she was trying to harm Carlos. Now the story changed. If Romika had a knife or something in her hand and Carlos had her in a headlock and she's trying to poke him, you have a right as a registered carrier to protect others. I know the law. She got the right to protect others. Even though she got away, if Carlos was in danger, she had the right to protect Carlos. Now, that may be the case. We don't have the video. Now, if that's the case, she's free. She's good. Girl, you better pray that's the case because you know they got cameras. They might have seen it on the camera. Oh, she got a knife. She was trying to kill Carlos and she saved him. And she probably did. So let's wait till all the video come out because everybody mad that they let her go. But it got to be something else, y'all, because I just can't see a prosecutor letting this woman go. It had to be something else besides the restraining order in a registered pow. She probably was trying to hurt Carlos. Do y'all understand me? And the family might know that. That's why they want to hurt Carlos because they feel like, well, she was protecting you. What would you do? My question is, what would you do? A girl constantly fighting you. You got your papa, your son in the car, your boyfriend that you, because they in a relationship, your boyfriend fighting your ex-girlfriend, and she swinging it, and you got your papa. Maybe the first blow to the leg was to stop her, and it didn't stop her. She's still, she's still going. So, pop. Maybe I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. If that's what happened, Miss Holly good. If it didn't, Miss Holly done. Just the bottom line. I ain't on nobody's side. I'm on, you know what? I'm on God's side. I'm on for right or for wrong. I'm for the right. I don't uphold no wrongdoing. I pray nothing like that happens with somebody in my family or my children on either side because I would be so disappointed if one of my girls found themselves as Holly with a pow and their life is just in the wind right now because of a dude. I would be so mad. And I would be extremely pissed if my daughter was Romika. Because you've been dealing with this dude over 6 years. Why the hell you keep going back? Why you keep fighting? Why you keep arguing? I would be so pissed at my daughter. Now your life is gone behind you couldn't move on past him. He shouldn't get an option. This is what y'all don't understand. He don't get a choice. When it comes to your life, people don't get that option. I want to play or I want to stay. No. I make the decisions for me. Your ass got to go. Bottom damn it line. Stop letting people destroy you. It is for men and women. It ain't nothing that good to hold on to until somebody die. Somebody get hurt. Somebody get beat up. When it becomes toxic, it's time to go. My husband was just toxic with his words. He mentally tore me down and I left. I didn't even give him a chance to physically do nothing because I know me. Y'all would have never met me. I would have been this burning bed story. Y'all heard about that movie, Burning Bed? You know that girl that be on Facebook named Nina? She did that shit to her husband. You ain't finna put on, you not gonna make me look like a raccoon running around here and think you finna take your ass to sleep, Ike Turner. Tina was a fool. Okay, Ike, she bleeding, Ike hanging out. Okay, Ike. I'd be like, yeah, okay, Ike. When your ass go to sleep, I'm about to Lorraine and Bobby your ass. Oh no. That's why I can't be in them kind of relationships because Nina going postal. I'm going viral with your ass. You would not put your fist in my face and think you still go breathe around here. One of us gotta go. I don't know who going to the jail and who going to the morgue, but each one of us got a destination. I'm just letting you know, what we got a destination in this situation. One of us going to jail and one of us going to the morgue. I don't know if it's going to be you and me, but one of us going somewhere today. And that is how I feel. I wouldn't let it get that far where I'm fighting a female. Because I check him. You the one I'm laying with. And see, I'm for sure Romika and Holly didn't have words. And Romika probably was like, he's still sleeping with me. He lying to me. And Holly probably was like, well, he lying to me too. I know how it go. He lying to me too. And yeah, he ain't shit. They probably had conversations. I'm done with him, girl. I am too. And she turned around and Holly back at his house. She turned around and Romika back in the bed with him. That's what people do. I bet you lie. Why you lie? Now why you lie? Now why all of y'all lying? And bringing babies into the situation on top of that. It's two little black boys from Illinois go have no mama if both of them go to, one of them dead and one of them go to prison. And I don't know what kind of life Carlos gonna be able to give his sons because he might end up with both of them. I don't see Carlos getting charged. Because I don't think, after I heard the other end of the story, I don't think he really was the instigator like I thought. I thought he arrived at the school to start the stuff. No, I think he was just the mediator at the time because he was a cheater. You don't go to jail for being a cheater. Now, 2 women lives gone, and he finna move on with another woman, most likely. And if Holly don't go to jail, most likely he gonna run off in the hills with Holly, and they gonna move somewhere else, and he gonna get custody of his son, and Holly gonna end up raising Romika's son, and ain't nothing her family could do about it. I'm just being for real. I know the truth hurts, baby, but that's how it might end up. Wouldn't that be something? This situation just I can't. I hate it. I wish both of them women would have made different choices. I really do. I hate this, man. 2 black women. So sad. It's insane. Could you imagine, Mary, the woman that killed your mama might be the one raising you if she don't go to jail because your daddy go stay with her? Carlos ain't going nowhere. He just gonna get a replacement for Romika. Holly, he just gonna replace Romika with another female. And the female gonna be scared of you. Now you gonna be Romika because you killed somebody. So the female gonna be scared of you. And it's gonna keep on going in circles. If I was you, Holly, and you get out of this, you better run so fast from Carlos and don't look back, girl. I'm not gonna tell you and marry him. He gonna want to get married now, y'all. He gonna propose. Her family probably hate his guts, though. He probably can't even go around Holly family. They probably hate his guts. I know he couldn't come over here. Oh, toxic ass. But anywho, before I go, Yeah, Mary said he probably already got a few women. Yeah. They ain't the only two, Mary. We know. I know Mary probably old school. You know how it go. They ain't the only two. The other women sitting around laughing like, look at them two dummies. Like, one of them gone and one of them going to jail. And he coming over here. Man, come on, man. Fred said, falling in love is a serious thing to do. Before you fall in love, make sure it's true. Fred, you can't make sure nothing true. Ain't nothing really true. Let me say this, Fred, and I say this all the time. When God said don't fornicate, don't y'all know he said it for a reason? He knew stuff like this would happen. That's why he say no fornication, because bodily fluids and soul ties is dangerous, man. It's like crack. Some people get addicted to people they can't let go. So the Lord just said, you know what, to solve all this, just don't fornicate. And then when that's your husband, he's supposed to be obligated to you. I have another story, and I'm gonna I got two more stories, and they short. But before I go into the story, I'm gonna tell y'all about a situation happened here in my city. I want to say this real quick, clear. Please get the likes up, though. Can y'all get my likes up real quick? I need y'all to get my likes up. I appreciate each and every one of you. Any donations you have given, I got them. I received them from Cash App, from Super Chats, from memberships. I really greatly appreciate you. My daughter was saying something to me. Do not donate nothing to Unbreakable Strong Woman with a motive. Do you hear me? If you give it anything, give from your heart. Don't give out your need. Don't give because you feel bad for me. Give because that's what God put on your heart to do. I don't care if it's 50 cents. If that's all you have and you want to give it, I'll receive it. But all I want from you guys is your time to watch at least 4 videos throughout the week. If you can watch 4 videos, that's more than money. Favor is more than money. But if you can give, I greatly appreciate it, and I need it. You know what I'm saying? So I greatly appreciate it. And this is what bloggers do, y'all. I'm not the only one. People donate to YouTube bloggers. They help keep their channel afloat. If it's just to help them with editing, to get equipment, to get them some coffee and go woo-saw somewhere. People just give because they love to give. And sometimes it's their way of tithing. They rather give to somebody they enjoy than give to a church, which is fine. Giving is giving. God said give your way out of debt. So you're supposed to give to people. I give. You know what I'm saying? But don't give me nothing expecting a friendship personally. Because if I was friends to everybody, I wouldn't have time to myself or for God. We meet up on here on YouTube to talk. I had a situation again with a person want to give me something, and then when they can't get their way, they want to talk shit about what I just said about my life. Why you have Gene drunk ass in your house? Why you have Sean such and such and such? And why I can't call you? I don't get down like that, and I don't like people like that. That's some toxic ass shit. And for one, I would never, ever, ever throw somebody's struggles in their face because they're not doing something I don't want them to do. If somebody told me something that they went through, how dare I throw it back in their face? And let's be clear. Every guy y'all done met on my channel about their business. My kids that have a substance abuse problem, which is a disease. It ain't nothing funny. That's why I decided not to talk about him like I was going to. The brother is sick. But guess what? He got a full-time job. He is the vice president of a company, of an automobile company, him and his cousin. He makes career money. He got his own place, his own car. Drinking or not, he take care of his damn self. Life ain't what you do it ain't what you do, is how you do it. Shaquille got his own barbershop. Tony got his own business. My ex-husband had his own business. Robert has his own business. He's a master carpenter. So when I have people on here, don't get me wrong, I don't deal with people that ain't about their shit. They might have personal problems, but they about their shit. So you to talk about them, you don't get that right. I can do it because I experienced it. Damn it. And once again, for the people in the back, I'm strictly dickly. It's nothing, not 1 ounce of me say female. Not one. I even love how a man's fingertips look. That's how much I love a man. Baby, let me just look at your finger. I love the veins that go up his arms. A woman ain't got all that, you know what I'm saying? I love the hair just come all out his chest. Girl, bye. I just love the way they legs and smelling like quinta oil. I don't care what you do and what you love, but Nina love a man. Okay. So if I'm going to be on the phone talking, it's going to be to a quinta oil. If I'm going to get some personal me time, it's going to be a hard leg. It ain't going to be no what I got of a JJ. Nope. I don't need to cry to no female. Unless I'm talking to my mentor, somebody a little older than me I can learn from, I might. But I don't need to talk to no girlfriend. Girl, nah, never done that, even when I was a kid. Never done that. Because females, especially our females, a mess. Just like the person I'm talking about. As soon as you tell them something, they throw it back in your face, try to be funny. When they don't get their way, or they run and talk about you. Not over here. See, a man you can go in and talk to. And you can lay on his chest. Kiss on his neck, let him kiss on yours. He can make you feel good for a few minutes. Yeah, I don't care if it's just for a few minutes. And you be like, you know what was I tripping about? Well, I forgot what I was even tripping about. Well, oh, okay, baby, thank you. And when he leaves, you can still smell it. Keep the oil. That's just how I feel about a man. So, for the person I'm talking to, I am not for sale. Never have, never will be. Because if I was for sale, there's a lot of quinta oils trying to give me money right now. Stop acting like quinta oils ain't around here trying to pay people. Because they are. I know a whole lot of paying quinta oils. Old and young. It's not hard to get a quinta oil money, baby. And if y'all talking to the same sex just to get over or get something from them, shame on you. Because some of y'all doing that. Because a lot of these girls out here really pay monsters. I know more trick females than I do men, y'all. Do you understand? I know women trick more than men. I said, I ain't never seen nobody tricking for the same thing they got. That sounds crazy as hell. They would trick with your ass. And a lot of these women is not this way. They just want your money. But you mad at me because I'm telling you the truth. If you want to donate to the cause, donate. But this ain't for sale. And if I'm going to sell it, like I said, I'm selling it to keep the oil. It's too many of them out here. I'm never going that way. It's shame on you for trying to get somebody to live the way you live. I can see if somebody already was like that, y'all. If somebody already like this and y'all like each other, cool, do y'all. But trying to convince somebody to be that way, persuade them, God gonna punish you for that. Y'all ain't no different than Diddy and the people in Hollywood. Yeah.
Everything in the freezer is melting.
I know I'm letting it default.
Okay.
That's my brother. I can see, I forgot what I was saying, but I can see if y'all all was going that way. You head down the same one way, go ahead. But if I'm going this way, you try to get me to go that way, shame on you. I wouldn't dare go to not even a white boy and say, don't you like black girls? Don't you like, he know if he like a black girl or not. I ain't gonna convince him, do he like a black girl? He know what he want. You know we juicy. You know we taste good. You let me take you out to dinner. I want to buy you something. And he keeps saying, nah, I don't like it. Come on, just try. You don't know until you try it. You know black girls, we the shit. Come on, baby, let me take you somewhere. You got some bills you want me to pay? Why would I persuade him to like a black girl? He know what the hell he like. But this is what they do. I know more tricks females than I know male. I know heterosexual trick females. I know heterosexual trick females. They tricking with dudes every time they get an income tax. When they get their check, they at the mall. I know women that trick off food stamps, man. Soon as you get groceries, baby, what you doing? I want to cook for you. I'm about to go to the grocery store. He in the grocery store pushing carts with her because she just got her food stamps. He done called his friends over. They got food on the grill. He act like he the man of the house and he over there just to eat. And she okay with that. That's tricking. Babe, what you doing? I was wondering, you want to go to the movies? Are you gonna come pick me up? Yeah, what time? Picking him up, taking him to the movies, buying him food, and giving him free sex. So you can't tell me you don't know more trick females than me. I do. But I don't trick. Because even though I ain't got the baddest body, my mindset is different. My mindset is way up here. If I trick, I don't think people can afford what I want to do. They're going to think I'm crazy. Like, you got a kid. You ain't even got no BBL or nothing. And you think I'm going to give you that? Yeah. Since I'm for sale, I get to put the price on my body, not you. I don't want no wig. You know, I want a house. Shit. If I'm going out, I'm going all the way out. I want to be driving good. I want a Range Rover in a house and shit. I want you to pay off my credit. I want you to help my YouTube channel. I want you to invest in the computer systems and shit. Cameras. And I want you to start my own boutique. I want my shit with my name on it. If I'm tricking right. Shit, if I'm going out like Willie Lump, I'm going out. But what I was saying, y'all ain't know this. What I was saying, y'all know different than Diddy in Hollywood. What do they do to them little boys, them little broke boys and rappers and shit? They promise them fame and fortune if you just do what I say. I'll give you a record deal if you let me sleep with you. I'll give you this contract. You can get the bling bling and the lifestyle if you've been over. That's what a lot of these people do. I'll give you this, and this if you just turn this way. Y'all know different than Diddy. Enough is enough. Leave people the hell alone. Take your money and stick it all the way up in the left side of your butt cheek. Because I don't want it if it ain't right. If you ain't donating to the channel, and Unbreakable Strong Woman, don't give Nina nothing. I promise you I don't want it. Money do not move me. I'm the wrong person. Money do not move me. They burn money in the United States. I have been down in the gutter, y'all. But God never made it so I was hungry. And he always made a way out of no way. Money always come to me. I'm a money magnet. I say my affirmations every day. I'm happy. I'm healthy. I'm rich. I'm prosperous. I'm a conqueror. I'm a child of the Most High God. Everything I want just flow to me. Money just comes to me. I'm a blessing to people. People a blessing to me. I just talk like I'm a dang on butterfly walking through the grass just praising God. And God always make a way. I'm healed. My channel is just booming. I got all these people. I'm making so much money. I mean, I just call those things that be not as though they were. And it always come to me. I don't need a man on earth to give me nothing. God is my provider. And this is what these women need to learn. Y'all don't need a man to breathe. Let the Lord be the lover of your soul. If you just take time to love you, you would see how life would just flow. It feels so good to just be in your bed by yourself and don't have no issues, no outside noise. It feels so wonderful. I woke up this morning, did my hygiene stuff and got dressed. I did some little something to my hair last night because I'm going through the natural stage with my hair. So I do crochet. So I did some crochets on my hair. Some easy, a protective style. Then I was supposed to go to a fight party last night and I decided, I want to go. I was at home by myself. My brother had to fight down in the basement with my cousins. I ain't even going down there. My cousins was here and I ain't even going down there and say hi. I locked my bedroom door and cut the TV up like I couldn't hear nobody. People knocking, Nina! Nina sleep. They know how I am. I'm an introvert when I want to be. I'm a Gemini. The other side of the Gemini came out last night. Leave me alone. So, and I sat there and I enjoyed myself. I was on my internet. I was going to make a video and I said, nah. All money ain't good money. I don't need no video today. God, I just need you to just give me some peace tonight. Heal my sinuses. You know, help me stop coughing. And then Leon called me like at 2:30 in the morning. I answered, hey, how you doing? I know he was wondering, Dad, you just by yourself all the time. He was by himself, I was by myself. We should be together, Leon. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I can say that, I can do things like that because I'm single life. But I was going to say one more thing and I forgot what I was going to... Oh! The last story, and I got to go because I got a few minutes left on this phone. A last quick story about similar to Romika and Holly. Some of you already heard the story. It was this older man that lived in my city. This just happened probably less than a year ago. Well, I guess the older man went over to Detroit or somewhere. He went to a strip club. And when I say older, he was about my age. He might have been between 55 and 60 up in there. He went over to a strip club and he met a young girl that was in her 20s. A cute little thing in her 20s. This man had been married for years. Family, house, established. But he see this little cute thing at the strip club. Right? They began to have an affair. He messing with a baby. And what y'all old men don't understand is women, we go by emotions. And when you a certain age, sometimes they haven't developed all the way. We like little kids sometimes. That's mine, that's mine, that's mine. Even though you start off, you know I'm married. I know. Well, I ain't gonna leave my wife. I don't want you to leave your wife. She just want a little something, a few dollars, right? But somebody go catch feelings. It's called soul ties. Well, he kept messing with her, and she became aggressive. I want you to leave your wife. Now she want him all papa to herself. He lay in the pipe good because he older. He all up in her dome. He done schooled her, that got her gone, giving her money, giving her the ex that a young dude can't give her. I mean, he grooming her. She's gone. Probably would go out on a stroll if he wanted her to. Now she want him all to herself. I don't want you to go home at night to your wife. Now he got a problem. So what did he do? He tried to cut the young girl off because most married men people, hey, listen, married men don't leave their wives. They don't. So if you believing he about to leave, don't hold your breath. He ain't going home. He ain't going nowhere. Well, she starts stalking the wife. Picking with her, fighting with her. And he cussing her out. Threatening her. They told his wife what happened. I guess the wife forgave him and tried to work it out, but they got a stalker on their hands. She know where they live. So one day she calls her friend. Her friend, see, this is why it ain't good to have toxic friends. Your friend is the one supposed to tell you, hell no, we ain't going over to people's house. Nah, another young girl, come on, bitch, let's go over there. Let's check out. Let's go over there and go off. She got a pow-pow. This happened about 15 minutes away from me. Not even 15 minutes, about 10 minutes away from me. She goes to their door with the pow-pow. Knocking on the door with it. His wife's house. Where his kids at? The wife answered the door. Luckily, the girl didn't just blow her head off. She arguing with her, showing her blah, blah, talking shit. So the husband come out. He instantly go in. Bow. They in the fight. You know, you at my house with a pow-pow in front of my wife. Blah, 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 blah. So they tussle or whatever. He goes to his hip and he popped the young girl. Bow. Her friend running. The one that instigated the shit. She running. She runs to the car. Hoping her friend will make it off the porch. Well, the young girl made it off the porch. She running down the street. She just barely making it. The dude's so mad. Because he probably just made up with his wife and said, I'm going to make it better. And here come his little thing. He done mad at the damn bar. He chased her down the street. She falls. He stand over her and let loose. Pop, 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 pop. Deleted her right in front of all his neighbors. Where he bought a house, been in that neighborhood forever, had a family. Everybody loved him probably in the neighborhood. And he just deleted a young girl in the middle of the streets. I believe he's facing life in prison. Because it became premeditated, like I said about Holly. Now, when he popped her the first time, at the door, she had a pow-pow. It was self-defense. It was self-defense. He should just let her go. No, he chased her. That's premeditated. He stood over her and he deleted her. So now it's murder. All behind somebody playing games. Now somebody that lost a 20-something-year-old kid probably didn't even know her daughter was dating this old ass man. Her mama 9 times out of 10 didn't even know. And then again, I know some mamas that tell their daughters to date old ass men to get their money. So I don't know. You know, some women put their daughters on these men. Girl, you better get that money. You better use your money maker. Tina Turner mama used to do it with Ike. He was way older than Tina. And she knew Ike was whooping Tina's ass, and she encouraged Tina to keep dealing with Ike. You know Ike don't mean no harm. Ike just want to make some money. He's trying to make your life better. You tripping. Just put your eye back in and shut up. Because she was buying her houses and shit. So mamas will sell their daughters. But anyway, his wife, his family is destroyed because he couldn't control his penis. Pretty young thing. So cheating is not worth it. This is why when I find out somebody playing games and I watch very well, because I am not that, I get my ass away from you. Because you might not do nothing to me, but you don't know the mindset of Holly. You know what I'm saying? You might not do anything, but you don't know what mindset I might be in at that moment. And I might make the wrong turn and destroy my whole life behind your ass. So guess what? I'm not dealing with you. You're not even worth it. I don't play Russian roulette with my life. I'd rather be lonely, sitting over here drinking on some tea like an old woman, trying to figure out how to make some money on the internet by my damn self. What Tyler Perry said, I'd rather sit up in the corner with a bird than be with a toxic ass person. You got me messed up. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. My phone is about to die. Thank y'all for watching. Please share my videos on all your other platforms. Please watch 4 videos throughout the week. I asked y'all to watch 2 a day. Y'all not even doing that. I got so many videos. Just keep watching 2 a day. 2 a day. That's 14 videos a week. I know y'all can do it. And if not, just watch my shorts and share my shorts. And people get mad about the Charlie Kirk thing of me. They going, I had so many Republicans come after me, and I'm like, what's up, Cletus? The hell? I don't even get into that Republican Democrat shit. I just vote for what's right for me. I don't give a damn who you vote for, what president in office, as long as he lowers some rent, some groceries, do something about this credit, and he ain't doing none of that. So go somewhere, Uncle D. I don't give a damn. I don't got nothing against Uncle D until he do stupid shit. I'm not, I want Obama back. I want whoever back that's going to be fair to this country and make life better for us. And if he ain't doing the job, it's time for him to go. I mean, it don't take a rocket scientist. Y'all want to follow behind somebody that's doing you wrong? Something wrong with you. Shit, your ass hungry too. Your ass can't get no gas in your car either. You say, I'm down. Okay, keep on riding a bike. I want to drive my car. Damn it. I want to get along with my neighbors. I don't want no damn race war. I like white people. Shit. And the ones that don't, go somewhere on the edge of the earth and live by your damn self. I'm so glad y'all got y'all own city. Man, hurry up, come and get y'all cousins. But the ones that don't want to be involved, leave us alone. I don't care if you white, red, brown, purple. Leave us alone. You hateful individuals that can't get along with other people, go stay at the corner of the earth by your damn self. I would make sure somebody drop off some Uber Eats over there to your ass. So you ain't got to be hungry because you can't cook. I would make sure that we bring some DoorDash to you. Shit. Take your ass over there and be quiet. Sit down. Shut up. You ain't got to broadcast black, white, power. We don't care. White power your ass over in the corner of the earth and sit down. Shit. And I bet y'all couldn't get along with each other. I bet when y'all get all over to that city, y'all gonna be fighting each other like crap. Y'all already pow each other. Look what just happened to Charlie Kirk. But y'all be pow each other over there? Y'all don't like each other either. Stop acting like it's just black on black crime. It's a lot of white on white crimes. Last year, over 3,600 to be exact. And that's the ones they tell us about. You know what I'm saying? So stop acting like crime has a color. It does not. Evil don't have a color. Lucifer come in all colors. Shit. I get tired of that mess, man. Don't come on my channel with that Charlie Kirk. I ain't got to respect nobody. Shit, my ancestors went through, and the shit I see online, ropes and shit, calling people monkeys and good somebody died. Y'all say the most about dead people that's black. And then y'all, you better respect, man. You better kiss my entire bottom of my shoe. Don't get me started. Here. That's what you do. And they from Victoria's Secret. Leon bought me these. Victoria's Secret house. Ain't they cute, y'all? Look. It's a V and an S for Victoria's Secret. And I got a robe to go to it. Thank you, Leon. With some Victoria's Secret spray. Quinta oil like Quinta Ats to smell good, too. This your girl, Nina from Unbreakable Strong. And thank y'all for watching. I'll be back later. Don't hate nobody. Pray for your enemies. Pray that God deliver you from your wicked ways. And I promise you your life will change. Peace.